king 10.
8. Oh, there you go.
That's harsh on. Why did he check? That's strange. You only lost 15 cents on the hand, but.
Well, you want to lose small and win big, basically. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think Aubameyang would have probably called. It'd be interesting if Sanchez had a bet out trying to steal it to see if he would have called on the turn, because he's quite aggressive. I think he probably overplays smaller hands.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully sometime next week. I've downloaded the trial version of Poker Tracker myself, so I'm hopefully going to get that running myself.
Yeah.
Probably a bit later on this afternoon. I'll probably install it and have a little play around and see what benefits I can get.
$45 for the low end of it. But unfortunately, when I bought $45 was actually half the pound due to the exchange rate, but now it's probably about 30 something quid now.
Well, that's all right. I think I should be able to afford that.
But I think it's worth it if you can get it working right. It's probably the thing that will really, elevate your game.
How long's the trial? So I was going to say, how long's the actual trial for? I didn't actually look at the web page. Is it a 3-month trial or a month trial?
I think it might be 3 months. It's either 60 or 90 days. But it's a fair whack. I think I only bought it because I just tilt bought it, to be honest. I'm gonna take a. I'm actually gonna fold this.
I would.
Because you leak money out the small blind. And I may have odds, but with Jack 5, even if I hit the Jack, how often are you going to hit Jack 5? And that's the only time you're going to be happy, isn't it? Even Jack, you can be behind. To any Jack will be beating you just about, so.
Yeah. And there you go, ace 3. So
which is the worst flop ever.
You would have been slapped about the face quite.
And that proves that the limping was because no one had an ace. Or if they did, they had a bad ace.
Still 3 players in this. He's checked it. So
I probably think nobody's probably got just King High's probably good here. I mean, if this guy's got a 3, now he's bet out. So he's got something because he's got a VP of 8.
Unless he's just using a scare bet because he likes to look at the
board. But he seems a bit passive. He's a bit passive though because he hasn't pre-flop raised at all.
No, he might be multi-tabling perhaps.
Yeah, which we aren't at the minute, because obviously when we do our videos, we've learned the hard way that how on earth do you talk about 4 tables at one go? I've watched some videos in the past where people are multi-tabling. What ends up happening is the poker goes on around you and you hear them talking. So you don't know where to look at. It's all a bit confusing.
Unless you do it unless you cascade the tiles so that each active table flashes up in just one small screen, and then.
Well,
you could do it that way, but then that's going to get really.
You would probably need Camtasia, so you could zoom in on each table, like like that. So the zoom in on the zones. I mean, that would be quite good if you sort of zoomed in and out of different tables. That would be quite interesting, but quite.
I think you can do
advanced.
I think you can do it so you can actually get the screen to follow the mouse, as it were. So your mouse stays in the middle of like a box, and the box moves around as you move around the screen. You just see the tables scroll backwards and forwards. You can do that, but I don't know how well it would do for.
I think it might make people feel a bit ill, actually.
Yeah, it'd be a bit motion capture-ish.
So we are going to play around to the to when we're in the big blind, and then we're going to stop this recording. And say thank you very much for watching us play. But we've got a few more hands. We might get another few hands in. I hope you've enjoyed the chit chat because we haven't played a lot of hands. We've had one hand that's worthy of posting and commenting. And flaming,
definitely.
No sharks, like we said at the start. No sharks are. I think that was actually quite a good hand to discuss. Actually, I think I might integrate myself in a humane way with some of the commenters.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see what people say.
I think
some people probably.
I think you might get a bit of 50-50 on it. I think there's a big argument for a fold, and there's a
big argument for playing the hand.
Probably not as big an argument as there was for a fold, but yeah. We'll have played 30 hands, so that's not too bad for a 35-minute video or something.
Yeah. That's right. It's only too long. I don't want people sitting and nodding off phones to sleep while they're watching it, do we? So.
Let's see who we're playing against here. Krakow.
Wakey.
That might be Poland.
Yeah.
Saratov could well be Poland as well.
Russia.
Metz is France. Minga. Yeah. They must know my ex. Astoria, which could be bloody anywhere, to be fair. Oh, look what that 2-pair, mate. Look at that. Good.
Oh.
Minsk.
I think that's Tony G.
Yeah, it could be.
alternative
and we have
Lithuanian.
pretty much a Scandinavian table, so we've done quite well to make any money, I think. Now, World Crucifix, he's so passive. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
We'd have so ripped this. We should have gone. We should have had it. Not that I would have played Current 6, but the 6 would have been some extra insurance on the end if I lost 5 cents.
You lost 5 cents on that? Okay, we've got a suited connector in middle position. Do we call, do we raise, or do we fold?
Well, I think if it's not good enough to raise, you shouldn't call. So it's whether or not we want to raise.
We should raise, yeah. I like a little raise here because
I like a little raise because Sanchez is gone and they haven't played much. So
I'd say raise.
If he raises, we're out of here because he's not raised much. In fact, he hasn't raised any so far.
No.
Pre-flop raiser. None out of 26. None out of 29 hands he's raised.
Crikey, that's passive.
It's
that's
very
worse than me. Not by much.
And he's limped. So.
Yeah, I would 3 times raise it. Go on, you got to push out the.
Push out the poker board.
Yeah, that's it. You might get a load of folds here, and perhaps the one caller. Mind you, with a suited connector, you usually want about 3 or 4 people in the pot, don't you?
Yeah, really.
Ideally.
Probably would have been a better argument for a limp, actually. But you don't want to broadcast the limp that means it's a suited connector, do you? We'll see what happens.
People say different
we
things,
might end up with I think it'll end up with me and Crucifix. We have position. But the stacks are just too big to.
There we go, he's folded.
No.
What does he do?
He's passive, so he could let it go. He's called.
Okay, and we.
That hurts with the ace. We didn't want to see that.
We could check it back. I wouldn't continuation bet. It's not worth it.
You can't continuation bet it every time. Oh, that's bad. He has 3-4. It's really hurt. You won't have 3-4. So we've got a rainbow flops. So it really is just a case of who's got the best hand. Why would he bet the 5? Is it because he bet 6-7 can't be ahead? I think we should let this one go. I think.
Yeah, I think I'd run away now. We've not hit. We've missed. And,
we've took a chance. Didn't get it.
Yeah, so that's fair enough. No,
fair play. I'm down with that. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So.
Queen 4 hits the door.
Insta-fold.
Yeah.
We've got a new guy. Now, can we see his little thing appear anywhere?
No, I'm just looking now.
Keep your eyes open for that, Gareth, in the last five sort of minutes of this video.
Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on this bit here. Yeah.
Yeah, good man. Just see if it came up on above over somebody else's before.
Right. Okay. I'll keep watching the screen and see what happens. Okay.
He's played a hand, so it should appear somewhere. Ah, there.
There you go. Yeah, below it.
Ace 2, which is no good out of the first in.
Fold. Early position.
Right, well, thank you everyone for watching this video from itsawinner.co.uk. Just been a fun chat with Gareth as always. And we'll be back very soon with another video, possibly of a tournament, maybe some more cash, maybe get Gareth's heads-up display working, and we'll get on with some cash games for him. And thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks all for listening and watching, and we'll catch you next time on the next show.
Goodbye.